You know, I started doing these videos because I wanted to share my experience with people, with things that I've encountered on this journey that I've been going on. It's also kind of like a way for me to, I don't know, document um, these experiences because I don't really share much about myself with people, not even with my family. It's just how I've always been. Not that I don't want to, it's just not in me to talk about myself to people, you know. And honestly, man, like most people just kind of want to talk about themselves, which is fine. And I'll sit and listen. I don't mind. You can tell me all about yourself. Um, but it's been very, I don't know, therapeutic to put these videos out and just kind of share my thoughts and share the things that I've been learning. And it's making me, it's helping me gain a little more courage to sharing more about myself with the world and with whomever's watching, you know, if there is anyone watching. I spent a long time chasing an idea of something I thought would make me happy. You know, for a long time, it was this idea that, you know, if I were to like become a manager wherever I was working, everything would be better. I would make more money and I would be happier or like, you know, gain some stability. You know, but I learned that that never would have happened if I achieved that. You know what I mean? Like, money has always been a struggle for me in my life. Even back when I was living with my parents and stuff, we never had money. You know, we were always just kind of scraping by. And that's how I'm living now. Um, but despite the fact that I am living paycheck to paycheck, you know, I still feel at peace. There's not that constant nagging within me of chasing money, wishing I had more. The nagging is there. It's just not as constant as it used to be, you know, and I can quell it. I can calm it. You know, and I mean, it's just this weird thing, this idea that I had, you know, that used to be all encompassing. It used to just follow me everywhere, you know, like you gotta work hard, make sure people notice you, then you can be a manager and everything will be better. But it never would have gotten better, man, because it was just an idea, this idea I had of what happiness meant to me, you know. To me, happiness was material possessions and, you know, that instant gratification of somebody telling you you did a good job. You know, but that's just shit that they taught us growing up. You know what I mean? Like, you'll never be happy until you can buy the things you want to buy. And in a sense, that's true, right? Because we taught ourselves how to gain a little bit of happiness every time we purchase something we like or every time we attain that thing that we desire. But that's a fleeting happiness, you know, that once you get that thing you wanted so bad, you're on to the next. You know, you're happy for a day, a week, a month, and then all of a sudden you're hungry again for that next thing you want to buy, that next goal you want to achieve. You know, and by no means am I saying don't achieve goals. Always set goals and do your best to achieve them. What I'm saying is don't chase your desires and mistake that for happiness. You know what I mean? That's a fleeting happiness. Real happiness isn't something that you achieve or obtain. It's a state of being, you know. I kind of learned that the hard way. You know, you can only be happy from within, and that only comes when you become introspective and learn more about yourself and start seeing all these patterns within you that make you unhappy on a regular basis. You know, me chasing that managerial position or whatever, it was this weird lie that I was telling myself because I didn't want that. I don't want that. I didn't want to work retail. I didn't want to be a manager. I just thought that that was the only thing that was going to help because everything else seemed so desperate. I was in such a bad place monetarily that I was like, this is the only way I'm going to get out of this. This is the only way I'm going to be happy. But it wasn't true. And I see that now. And making these videos has been really nice. And I hope people get to see them. And even if you don't, it's all good. It's nice to put it out there, to know that it's out in the ether, and that maybe someday somebody will come across this and learn something or resonate with something I say. But yeah, thank you for listening.